joining AARP Houston and Best Friends Animal Society for our webinar series focused on combating isolation by connecting people with pets and helping homeless pets getting into loving homes. My name is Rosalinda Martinez, and I'm an Associate State Director of Outreach and Advocacy for AARP in Houston. AARP is a nonprofit, nonpartisan social mission organization dedicated to helping people 50 plus live their best life and choose how they live as they age. One way we're doing this is by combating social isolation. Isolation and loneliness can lead to health issues like heart attacks, stroke, type 2 diabetes, cognitive decline, and premature deaths for older adults and their caregivers. And social isolation and loneliness can become more common with age. Since the pandemic, the number of people looking for companionship and to make a human connection has increased. And that is precisely why AARP in Houston and Best Friends Animal Society are partnering, intending to ease loneliness and bring comfort during these stressful times by pairing Houstonians with adoptable Houston pets. We call our program Beat Loneliness in the Lone Star State. The campaign features free webinars like the one today, and participants will also receive a 50% discount code to adopt a pet through Houston's Best Friends adoption program. Register to receive the discount code to adopt a pet at bestfriends.org/actnow. That's bestfriends.org/actnow. You will also receive a free pet bow from AARP Houston with the Best Friends adoption program. Now, for isolation resources, you can visit my.connect2affect.org. That's my.connect2affect.org. Before we get started, we want to remind you to please put your questions in the chat on Facebook if you have any questions you would like our guests to answer regarding adoptable pets or anything else you would like to know, or put them in the Q&A section if you're joining us on Zoom. Before we keep going, we're going to show you a video featuring an adoptable pet here in Houston.
Hi there, we are Pebbles family, and we are hoping that we can help out with her finding her best friend.
She is a super playful, super energetic little kitten, and she just loves all the attention. Super curious, and she just loves to know what's going on. She does not ever want to be hanging out by herself because she just wants to be with you all the time.
Yes, her ideal home would have a friend for her, whether it's a cat or a child, just a family member that's gonna play with her because she's so energetic. But also she loves to cuddle as well. So it's something that you can look forward to at the end of your day, whether it's a long day at work or whatever what you have going on. She's going to plop on your lap and give you the most cuddles, and she's such a purr baby. She'll immediately start purring, and it can really help with you and being able to calm down at the end of the day as well.
She's a good friend. Definitely, if you need a friend, well, here she is. She is a big motorboat, and she will just start purring the second you touch her.
And you better get ready to share your pillow because she likes to curl up in a small little ball right by your head.
She will find any place to cuddle just as long as it's got somebody next to it.
And I believe we had someone who just asked for those websites again. I'm going to repeat the one to receive your adoption code. That's bestfriends.org/actnow. We'll also put it in the chat. I do want to remind everyone that you'll be seeing, again, adoptable pets, and you can retrieve that code and make sure and use it before March 31st. So that deadline is coming up. Next, I'm going to introduce Dara, who is our Houston Outreach volunteer for Best Friends.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, excuse me. My name is Data, as Rosalinda just said, and I am with the Best Friends Houston team, and I am joined here by Toro, who we will talk about in a second. But I wanted to first say how excited we are to be joining our friends at AARP again today as part of this webinar series, and Rosalinda and her wonderful team. And hopefully we are here to answer any of your questions. As you can tell, having a puppy or dog or cat in your lap during a Zoom meeting can be not only a mood booster for me, but for you all, I'm sure, watching as Toro is acting like the best puppy that he can be during this webinar. And we will get into how you can get your own Toro in your lap very soon. But so, like I said, I'm part of the Houston team, and Houston is really the hub for the not only the state of Texas, but the central and southeast region for Best Friends. Best Friends is the nation's largest nonprofit animal welfare group, leading the way to make the country no-kill by 2025. A number that I kind of wanted to share with you guys to kind of put that in perspective is Houston obviously is a huge city, as we all know, and the greater Houston area is even bigger. So our county is very large in comparison to other counties in the country. So just between the Harris County shelter and the city shelter here, who are the two big municipal shelters of the greater Houston area, approximately 40,000 dogs and cats come through those shelter doors every year. So 40,000, to put it in perspective, is the equivalent of filling up Minute Maid. So if you were at a baseball game, when you watch that game on TV, imagine that whole stadium, every seat being filled by a amazing, wonderful dog or cat, just like Toro and Pebbles, who you just saw. And those animals come through that shelter setting every year. So we want to find ways, not only working collaboratively through our amazing network partners across the country and our program cities from East Coast to West Coast, but community members like yourself. And we are excited to be able to share those opportunities with you all today with AARP, and hopefully find ways that you can get involved. The best part is there's so many opportunities to volunteer and support the life-saving work from the comfort of your own home. So you don't necessarily have to leave your home. You can still get all the mood boosters and love and TLC, and you're getting to help homeless pets in need, and obviously be a part of our mission to make the country no-kill 2025, where no animal has to lose their life in a shelter setting due to lack of resources or space, which we are the solutions for that. Not only Best Friends, but you all watching this webinar as well. So there's so many ways to get involved remotely, or as people are starting to get vaccinated and acclimated to the new normal, and in safe ways to be able to do stuff in person. We have programming from fostering, which is probably our most important way to help the animals get out of that shelter setting into loving homes, like you saw with Pebbles, and who you're going to meet some of the other dogs in some videos here coming up. And Toro, you get to bring them into your home. They get to acclimate to what a home setting is going to be like. They get to learn to be the best doggo or kitty that they can be till they're matched with their forever home or their best friend. And the best part is, if you fall in love with your foster and this is your perfect match, you're able to adopt, which leads into ways to adopt. Adopting is a great solution for helping these shelter animals. There is a home for every single pet in need and homeless pet out there. We have found that more than ever in this last year, but engaging the community, sharing that one post on Facebook, sharing with your neighbors who's looking for an animal, advocating for adopt, don't shop, have them not only reach out to their shelters. Best Friends, we have wonderful, amazing adoptable pets that you will be able to check out on our website, but also encouraging others to reach out to their local rescues in ways that they can help. And we have tons of volunteer opportunities, from remote data entry to helping not only spread the word and be an advocate through our grassroots advocacy team, which you're going to get to meet Caitlin here in a minute, but also just supporting the efforts being done across the country and the life-saving work, and just being an advocate. As you can imagine, Best Friends is a very large organization. So there's a legal department, there's an accounting department, there's all kinds of services and ways that you can help. And you would be surprised that any shift, no matter how small, whether it's sending one email, forwarding one link, like that is part of the movement. And we need everyone in our community to help connect not only your neighbors to resources, but shelters to resources, and finding all these wonderful dogs and cats loving homes, which is our goal in the long run. I think I want to just say one little thing about Toro. So Toro is up for adoption. This cute puppy, let's see if I can put his little nose here. Can you see him? I don't want him to close the laptop, so maybe. He is a very, very sweet and cuddly. He's the ultimate puppy. He's around 3 months old. He is a Shepherd Husky mix, and he is looking for you to be your lap and cuddle buddy. Obviously, puppies and kittens can be a lot of work, but they're the most vulnerable in need at shelters. So we're always looking for fosters for our puppies and our kittens. They take a little bit more care than others, but I promise you it's so rewarding. You get to literally go through all the life stages with them. They keep you on your toes. Having a foster pet can be a great exercise and motivation to get out and moving, obviously in a safe way, even if it's just going on a walk in the morning. They can be the ultimate mood booster, and there have been studies that show that they can be a great health pro, right? Yes? Okay. Now we are going to be meeting another foster that's up for adoption, but please make sure to check out ways to get involved and help not only our Houston team, but our life-saving work being done across the country. And you can check that out at bestfriends.org/act now. And there's more information there. You can check out some more of our resources. And also, if you missed our webinar 2 weeks ago, please make sure to check that out. There's great information. We had some of our best friends trainers on teaching those FAQs and those common things when you first bring a pet home, and then stuff to deal with your family pet. So make sure to check that out. And you can find that link not only on the AARP Texas Facebook page, but also our Best Friends Facebook page. So make sure to check that webinar out and share that as well. Say bye, Toro.
Hi everyone, this is Harmony and we're her foster family. She's been with us for a few weeks now and she's a pup. You can see she really loves treats, but she's super snuggly and she loves giving lots of kisses. So it's been really nice to have her here. Yeah, go ahead. She likes playing and she likes treats.
And she likes treats and she likes to eat
That's right, honey. And she likes playing ball and she likes playing in our backyard. She's great with kids. So she's been so nice to have in our house here. One of the really cute things about her, she's really good in her crate. And when she goes to sleep at night, she starts snoring as well. So I think that's super adorable. That's right. So she's been really good at learning the rules in our house. So she learned that she needs to stay on the main floor. So I think that Harmony would be great in a family that has kids. For her to play with. She loves to chase toys, squeaky toys, balls, all of that. And I think that would be a really great family for her. But she loves attention. And I think she would be great in a home without kids as well. She's a great home office companion. So during the day, she spends time in the office with me and she's happy to just stay calm on the floor and just give me kisses throughout the day. So she's great, a great companion for me as well. And really nice in these pandemic times, spending so much more time at home. So I think that she's great, and whoever gets her lucky family someday, they're gonna love the time with her.
So that who you just saw there was one of our wonderful dog fosters, Harmony, who's also up for adoption. Don't forget about Pebbles and Toro. And now I'm going to be handing it over to a wonderful colleague, Caitlin, who's the manager of our grassroots advocacy team, and ways that you can get involved in your neighborhood and help all the people that are there right next to you.
Sarah. So I do want to get us started and just talk a little bit about our grassroots advocacy work. The grassroots team really works to help build connections in communities and help people and pets support each other and collaborate to help animals all over the nation. We do this through something we call the 2025 Action Team, which is an all-inclusive, community-driven grassroots movement with teams and individuals in all 50 states, including multiple groups in Texas, as well as Houston and some of the surrounding areas around Houston. At the core of the 2025 Action Team is the idea of collaborating and working together to really use our collective voice. We are living in a time of action in our country, and by engaging with each other, neighbor to neighbor, we can tap into this energy and really build a powerful network of support. Dogs and cats are companions and family members that really break down barriers of race, class, and politics, and they can create this sense of unity and community. And the 2025 Action Team really brings people together around the shared love of pets and the shared love of community and each other. Action Teamers organize friends and neighbors to influence political leaders, assist locally, assist shelters, and support each other ultimately. Right now, during this time where many of us are in an extended period of isolation, this support network is honestly more important than ever. Over the past year, we have seen community members of the Action Team really connect virtually to support each other and their community in profound ways. Displays of kindness and caring, like creating neighborhood pet food banks, researching and sharing community resources, walking dogs for individuals who can't leave their home, and just checking in on each other shows this importance of community connection during times of joy, as well as those during times of hardship. One particularly meaningful story was we had an Action Team in Florida, and it started just by one person reaching out and saying they needed help and they were really struggling. And a community member saw that and said, "I'm here for you." And then she posted it to her neighbors and said, "I'm looking to collect dog food. I'm really looking to be a resource for people who are struggling right now." And out of everywhere, their little neighborhood came together. People were bringing whatever they could to the table. It was a bag of treats. It was a home cooked meal. It was, "I have a son who would be happy to walk your dog." And other people were saying, "Oh my gosh, I could really use your help. I could really use your assistance." And in this just simple ask for help and a simple "I'm here for you," we got to see a beautiful moment of showing how people in this community were really living isolated. But if you reach out and you make that one connection, it really led to a whole community rallying together and being a support network for people in need. And it was very meaningful for both people who had a little bit extra who could give and also people who were really struggling. So what this shows us is that these community networks can really be powerhouses of change. They can highlight needs and create solutions at the local level. And everything that we've heard today from Rosalinda and Dara shows the sense of community and coming together. And local advocacy is really a powerful tool to creating connections and sustainable change for people and their pets. If you go to bestfriends.org/actnow, you'll find more information about both joining the Action Team and everything that you've heard here today. And now we do have one more beautiful video of an adorable foster animal. So I want to give us time to watch that.
Hi, we are Mickey foster parents, and as you can see, Mickey is a wonderful dog that is like very food oriented. So basically, you can teach him anything as long as there are like treats involved. He's super smart. He picks up everything pretty quickly. He gets along great with every other dog. He loves playing in the dog park. He loves like running around, taking a ball to his mouth and making all the other dogs chase them in the dog park. He's super playful, but also super affectionate. Like he loves cuddling and laying down right next to you and like making you kind of happy and peaceful and calm. And I don't know, what do you?
And the best thing about cuddling with him is that he's super, super soft. And I personally am a very big fan of just like his big soft ears that are kind of like a stress ball. But I bet that you've seen them on all the other photos too. And yeah.
Thank you for those videos. And just a reminder to everyone joining us, all the pets you've seen in the videos, Toro, that is with Dara, they're all available for adoption. So make sure, and again, retrieve your discount code by March 31st at bestfriends.org/actnow. We did have a question from one of our guests joining us. I believe Sherry asked if there's a phone number that they can call to get more information, a phone number for Best Friends.
Yes, so if you go to the website, the bestfriends.org/act now, that'll actually also give you the information for our landing page. And there is a contact phone number on there. And honestly, the best way outside of the number to get a hold of anybody on our team is contact Houston@bestfriends.org. And we'll make sure to put that in the comments so that y'all have that general email, but that's also listed on the website as well. But yes, if you go to the bestfriends.org/act now, that'll forward you to any information to be able to get a hold of our volunteer team, our foster team, our adoptions team, or even just general questions about the action team or just resources for us to help connect you with.
And on that site, you will also find more information on our campaign, on AARP's mission, resources for isolation. Again, we wanted to make sure and do something to help our members, our community who are dealing with all of this isolation during the pandemic. So make sure and visit that site. We do have one more question. And if you all have a question, please put it in the chat or in the Q&A. So Caitlin or Dara, I don't know who wants to take this. If someone is asking if there's any resources for low-cost vets that Best Friends can guide people who are adopting a pet to.
Yes, I can start the answer and then Caitlin, jump in if you have something else to add. But yes, we work and we partner with local low-cost vet clinics that are help supported by Best Friends through some of our grant programs or against resource programs, because we do know that it takes everybody working together. So some of our low-cost vets are listed on our website, our coalition partners, but we do work with the wonderful group at SNAP and then Texas Litter Control and Emancipet, who are all coalition members. Also Mercy Pet Clinic is also a low-cost partner vet of ours here locally. But there are so many programs too outside of that. Both the shelters, the county shelter and the city shelter have free spay neuter days. One of our partners, Friends for Life, they offer free vet services for low cost and homes that are in need or being affected by COVID. So we have wonderful groups that we work with, and there's all kinds of programs across the city. And I don't know, Caitlin, if you have a little bit more, but again, you can go to our website or just email us and we're more than happy to help connect you with some of those resources.
There are additional resources on our website as well. If you go to bestfriends.org/COVID-19 and -pets, which is kind of long, so I'll try to put that in the chat for you. And you can also email us and we'll send you that information.
Thank you, Caitlin. And we do have an email. If you have any questions on adopting and kind of the process, you can email houstonadoption@bestfriends.org. And we'll put it in the chat as well. That's houstonadoption@bestfriends.org. Once you start your process and you're looking at what to do next, if you have questions, again, contact Best Friends there. And so I just want to thank everyone that joined us today and our special guest, Toro, who made a special appearance there. I think he stole my heart. As you can see, all the pets that are available for adoption, were featured. They have many more, and the need is very big here in Harris County. So we want to remind you to go to bestfriends.org/act now to learn how to help pets in your community. Once registered, AARP members, family, friends, and guests will receive a 50% discount code to adopt a pet through Best Friends Houston Adoption Program. All pets adopted through Best Friends Animal Society are vaccinated, spayed, or neutered, and have a microchip. Together, let's beat loneliness in the Lone Star State by adopting or fostering a furry friend. Remember, the promotion ends soon on March 31st. For more information and resources on fighting isolation, visit my.connect2affect.org or aarp.org/Houston for any upcoming virtual events and ways to stay connected with AARP in Houston. We urge you to get involved with Best Friends, and thank you so much for joining us today.